His call over oil and food came following his meeting today with European Commission President Manuel Barroso.
Europe needs to do more to balance energy supply and energy demand, not just now, but in the medium term and long term. We need to make a reality of our commitment to improve energy efficiency and to reduce our dependence on oil. This is strongly in Europe's interest, not only helping us tackle climate change and increasing energy security, but also reducing energy and fuel bills for hard-pressed households and industry. This process must be part of a dialogue between oil producers and oil consumers. So at the European Council later this month, in addition to our discussion of the commitments to 2020 on climate change, I want to propose a more coordinated European Union strategy for responding to the increase in oil prices. We'll be pressing for European leadership in developing a new dialogue at a global level between oil producers and consumers, stronger action to liberalise European energy markets, and I welcome President Barroso's efforts to achieve a major reform of European electricity and gas markets, on transport a new European-wide car emissions target of 100 grams per kilometre by 2020, and that's down from 160 grams today, so we will be encouraging manufacturers to design vehicles that are far more fuel efficient and will use alternative sources of energy. This could save around £500 a year in fuel costs for the typical British motorist.
We have indeed discussed a whole range of issues which have a single common theme: desire to respond to a changing world with initiatives that have a positive impact in our citizens' lives. That is why the European Union matters. On each of the issues we have discussed today, we need a European response. It is not enough for each country to take separate initiatives on issues like climate change, energy security, or food and fuel prices rise. We need a European response to shape also, if possible, a global response.
I proposed to President Barroso that the European Council should focus on a 6-point plan to drive down food prices, ensuring fair competition in our own domestic markets and across the European Union, raising investment in agricultural research and increasing agricultural production in poor countries, reforming food aid so more food is bought locally, boosting local agriculture and helping local farmers, examining the impact of biofuels on food production and the implications for EU biofuels targets, and Britain has commissioned a review of this evidence, which is to report shortly, improving the EU regulatory regime for genetically modified organisms, and perhaps most importantly of all, working urgently to achieve a successful outcome of the World Trade Deal, the elimination of trade-distorting subsidies and import restrictions in particular, and then tough action on tariffs and other elements of the common agricultural policy.
A busy session ahead at the next Council meeting.